Hey guys! So I'm super excited to share with you my thoughts on living alone at 20. So if you want to keep on watching, please like and subscribe down below and let's get started. So, okay, I have like 10 things. They're very random, but I wanted to make this video. So we are. So, my first thing is, living alone is really great for many reasons, but it also does have its downsides for many reasons as well. So let me share with you those. So I really liked it personally because I really love the privacy. I can just literally walk around the house like naked, and that's super convenient and nice. And I don't have to like wear clothes and like get more clothes dirty. You can come home and leave whenever you want. You don't really have to like message anyone, which is nice. And it's nice because it will like conserve a lot of your supplies, like your toilet paper, paper towels and stuff, and you won't really have that much laundry compared to if you share it with someone. You will be going through the stuff quicker, which really isn't the biggest deal, but that is something to note. So this is very TMI, so please don't watch this if you're very like conservative and don't want to hear these things. It's super nice because you can like fart whenever you want, and you don't have to apologize or be like, oh, okay, I'm warning that I'm going to do this really quick. So that's super nice, especially if you're like not super close to your roommates and you feel like you need to hold it in the entire time. Which luckily my roommate right now is my best friend, so I don't have to hold it in or try to act like I'm like perfect. So that's really good. And going with that, you can like pee and I don't know if that's a bad word, but if you got that, just keep on going. If you didn't, let's keep on going as well. You don't have to wait on anyone, you don't have to have someone telling you to hurry up, and you don't have to be embarrassed because you ate something that did not agree with you, so that is very convenient because even with my closest friends beside my mom, which she isn't a close friend, she's my mom, I'm like embarrassed to do that stuff because like it very much is embarrassing, I feel like. So that is super nice, you don't have to do that, so you can do that in the safety of your own home without anyone really knowing if you do live alone. And yeah, unless you're really close with the person you're living with, then it's nice and you can just do that freely anyway. Another good thing is you can decorate however you want. You don't have to get someone else's approval, and you can make it as cute as you want and don't have to like go off someone else's style and stuff like that. So that is nice. Although I don't decorate that much right now because I keep moving around. And it's like, this is so much work to decorate and it's expensive. Like, I wish I had unlimited funds to decorate as much as I wanted, but I do not, so it is pretty bare right now, so that is how it is. But when I get older, I definitely want to decorate more, but yeah, that is something else to take into consideration when you do live alone or if you live with someone. Another thing that is kind of with like you get as much freedom as you want. You can cook whatever you want. You don't have to be like, oh crap, I'll be home this time so we can eat together and stuff like that. And it is nice, but also does get lonely because then you eat something really quick that may not be as healthy. So it was nice to do that, and I also do like living with the roommates so we can cook together and just like talk and hang out. I personally like it a little more because I'm not as lonely. Another thing I have is everyone has their own weird tendencies, so you can do them without feeling like anyone's judging you, so that's super nice. I have a weird tendency. Okay, so apparently I didn't think this was as weird, but I didn't know that like some people use their towels like for a week or so and then put them in the wash. I use a towel every single time I took a shower, and I used a new washcloth every single time I took a shower. And 2 people so far that I mentioned that to said that was super weird, and I was like, what? I thought that was very normal. So that's something odd that I do. It isn't the biggest, but now I've started to try to do it like every few showers, and then I wash it because I don't have that much time to do laundry, so I'm gonna conserve my towels. So that is definitely something. Also, I really like to take naps sometimes, and I take naps in my bed, so I think that's something odd because I know my one friend, she takes naps in like the couch sometimes, or like I just know people take naps out in the living room more than they do in the bedroom, and that's just something not super big, but that is something that like happens, and you're like, oh yeah, I do take naps here, not here like you do. So it's just something, nothing really big, but that is something that I've noticed from when I lived alone. The next thing that I think is good about living alone is you can have people over whenever you want, and it doesn't really matter if they're loud or not, and you don't have to be quiet for someone else. That is nice, and they can come over, leave whenever, and you don't have to feel bad for waking someone else up. So that is very convenient. I mean, this year I really haven't been inviting much people over, if anyone, because I've just been very busy, and no one has time for that right now. So I've just been doing myself and just living my life. And I have been very busy with like school, working, getting all my stuff done, and ready for when I leave next semester. So it is what it is, but that is something you do have to like kind of take into consideration. And I did like that. However, right now it's fine too, so I'm kind of indifferent with it. But like, a downside really is you do get lonely a lot, and so that's why I noticed myself at friends' houses a lot, or invited people over all the time because it's like I don't want to be lonely. So I invited people over, and now it's nice if I get lonely or something at my mom's house or get bored at school and stuff after school. I can come home and I have a roommate to talk to, and yeah, we get along very well, so I'm super excited. And I think this will be a good roommate, guys. Not one of those really, really horror roommate stories like I've had before. I'll have that link down below as well. So definitely have a good roommate this time. So that was very good, and that helps the experience a lot more than if you have a very crappy roommate. Another downside is you have to pay all of the bills. If there's some random bill that comes up, you're going to have to pay that, and you can't split that. Right now, I'm paying like less than half of the rent that I paid when I lived at my other place, so I love that. And for some reason, we get like random bills sometimes. Like we had to pay an extra fee for our house for some reason because I don't even know, because we moved in early, but we already told them we moved in early, but we already got a little charge for that, and it's not much, but I'm like, what the heck? So we just split that. We split the internet bill, which is super nice, and pretty happy about that. So yes, I am sad because this is the first year I've been paying internet separately. I usually pay it with my bill for rent, so that is very sad. And we had to pay like $10 extra this month because we had to get it installed and everything. So next time it'll be $10 less, which is good. So yeah, it's just very nice that you can split bills when you do live it with a roommate, so then you don't have to pay the full bills. And if you have random charges, you can split that at least. And so lastly, I just want to mention, like, I'm an introvert and an extrovert, so there's a lot of times that I do like to be alone and like sit in my room a lot, and I did like that living alone. I could go sit in the living room and be alone. I'd sit literally anywhere and be alone, and I did like that. But I also like being an extrovert, and I talk a lot, so it's nice to have a roommate. And a lot of times she's gone at work, or like our schedules don't line up, so like I am home alone a lot, which is fine, and I do like that as well, and I bet she likes that alone time too. So I do like that. So honestly, this year I'm really happy to have a roommate because the bills are split, and I like my roommate this time. She's not crazy. She doesn't have many animals. We don't have any animals at all, but she doesn't have any animals that she doesn't clean up after, so it is going to be a good year this year, so I'm super excited about that. And yeah, that's really all I have for my experiences from living alone when I was 20. I'm still 20, but I'm going to be turning 21 in March, guys, so super excited for that. But yeah, I do like living alone, but I know that will probably be later on in life if that does happen. But yeah, overall, I feel like I'm 50-50. I do like living alone for certain reasons, but I also do love living with a roommate that's actually a normal person. So I think living with a roommate's really good in our early 20s to like mid-20s because we have our whole lives to go live with a guy or your significant other. So it's like, might as well just like take the time now to live with our friends and like have fun while we can with our friends, because in a few years they're going to be gone doing their own thing. They're going to be busy with their own family, and you're not really probably going to live close to each other, and you're not going to talk as much. So take that experience that you can and ride along that wave as long as you can, because it's not going to be like that forever, and that's really sad to think. So that is how I'm ending this video, on a very sad note. Hope you guys liked watching this, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys!